General Electric J31. The General Electric J31 was the first jet engine to be mass-produced in the United States. Design and development. After a visit to England mid-1941, General Henry H. Arnold was so impressed by flight demonstrations of the Gloster E-28/39 jet aircraft he had witnessed that he arranged for the Power Jet's W-1X turbojet engine to be shipped by air to the U.S. along with drawings for the more powerful W-2B/23 engine, so that the U.S. could develop its own jet engine. General Electric's extensive experience in turbocharger production made them a natural choice for producing such an engine. The initial prototype, it first ran on 18 April 1942 and developed a static thrust of 12/15. The IA air intake consisted of two peripheral slots which led to a double-sided centrifugal compressor. A series of vanes guided the air into the impeller eyes. After radial compression, the air was diffused and turned 90 degrees rearwards before entering a set of 10 reverse flow combustion chambers, i.e. cans. A relatively short shaft connected the compression system to the single-stage axial turbine. After expansion through the turbine, the combustion products exhausted the engine through the simple conical propelling nozzle via the jet pipe. For the turbine section, GE used a proprietary metal developed for their turbochargers. Hastily B problems were uncovered with overheating bearings and solved by fitting the turbine with larger cooling blades and changing the air diffuser, as well as switching to a ram air cooling air inlet. Using their turbocharger expertise, General Electric were able to, in a short space of time, develop a 1400 lbf 2K and thrust version, known as the I-14. Later they increased the thrust to 1600 lbf 1KN. This version was referred to internally as the I-16. However, the United States Army Air Forces later decided to standardize all their jet engine naming, at which point the I-16 became the J31. Production of the J31 started for the P-59 Aerocomet in 1943, and by the time the lines shut down in 1945, a total of 241 had been built. GE also used the basic design to produce the much larger I-40 with 4,000 lbf, but this design was passed on to Allison as the J33, much to GE's chagrin. Another derivative of the J31, the General Electric I-20, given the military designation J39, was ordered but later cancelled. Meanwhile, the British version of the W-2B/23 turbojet entered production as the 1600 thrust Rolls-Royce Welland 1 in October 1943. The Gloucester Meteor I fighter, which entered RAF service in July 1944, was powered by the Welland I. Applications: Bell P-59 Aerocomet, Ryan FR Fireball, Ryan XF2R Dark Shark. Surviving engines. There is a J31 on display at the New England Air Museum, Bradley International Airport, Windsor Locks, Connecticut. There is an I-16B on display at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University in Prescott, Arizona. There is a General Electric J31-6 I-16-6 on public display at the Aerospace Museum of California. There is a J31 on display at Hickory Aviation Museum in Hickory, NC. Specifications: J31. Data from General Characteristics. Type: centrifugal compressor turbojet. Length: 72 in 183 cm. Diameter: 41. 5 in 105 cm. Dry weight: 850 lb, 386 kg. Components: compressor, single-stage double-sided centrifugal. Combustors, 10 reverse flow can. Turbine, single-stage axial. Fuel type: kerosene and F32 or 100/130 gasoline. Oil system: pressure spray, wet sump with scavenge cooling and filtration. Performance: maximum thrust 1650 lbf7, 33 kN. Overall pressure ratio 3:8:1. Air mass flow 33 lb15. 0 kg/second at 16,000 rpm. Turbine inlet temperature 1220 deg F 660 deg C. Specific fuel consumption 1. 2 lb/lbf H34G/KNS. Thrust to weight ratio 1.94:1.